Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Reese. I am about to head off to a convention. I'm going to show you exactly what I do to pack for that convention. Let's go. Alright, so first things first is I like to make kits for each of the tattoos that I do, plus extra kits so that I'm not taking too many things, I'm not overweighing my bag, and utilizing the space the most efficiently. Normally get some baggies like this, basically one of each. We get razors, tongue depressors, some Vaseline, some stencil stuff, just individualized. We got Scentsy wrap for the machines, dip foam cap because I do color. We do a bib as well, and we do it all nice and pretty in here. Perfect. Normally we will do ink caps in our hive cap cup. Love these things, especially if you want to keep, if you are a color artist, this is the best thing ever. Keeps your needles nice and clean and you don't have to worry about it. I normally pour a good amount of ink caps in there and then we shove it all in. Much better than I usually do since I'm trying to do this quickly. So there definitely is a method to this because everything is like Tetris, but here's what it looks like. And yeah, we just make about tattoo 3 days for a convention. We make 4 or 5 of them just in case, we need extras. But other than that, this is pretty much it. It saves a lot of room in your bag and you don't have to take extra things. So there you go. We get into our needle kit. All the needles are done separately just to make sure that we have all of them. And we do the same thing. We do 5 bags, even though we have 3 days worth of convention, worth of needles. We'll do 5 bags, but all of the needles are pretty much the same. I use Curved Mags FYT. They are my sponsors and they are awesome. So when it comes to Curved Mags, I go for 23s, 17s, 13s, and 7s. So those will all just fit in this bag here. And then as far as liners, I do bug pin liners, the V2s for FYT. And I do 9-round liner, 7-round liner, and 5-round liner, and as well as a 3. But we are currently out of 3, so by the time I get there, I will go get some. And this is a great way to make friends, and just in case they don't have 3s at the convention, which they will, most of the time they have all the things that you need. If you're missing something, go to the convention. It's going to be fine. They're going to have the needles there and all the good stuff. But it's a great way to network and make friends by your booth mate and be like, hey, got any 3s? I'll trade ya. So that's something you can do, and we also like to just keep them all nice and separate because then I'm not having to filter through boxes in my case. We literally just can put these on my station, ready to go. Let's start tattooing. All right, so for the tech part of the convention, what we like to do is bring a travel light. Always have a travel light, something lightweight. This one's Lestar will have everything in the notes down below where you can get them and everything like that. Normally we have an LED light and a polarizer lens. LED light with a polarizer lens filter. If I could talk, that would be wonderful. This is good for tattooing, especially in a convention. The lighting's all weird, so this really helps to make sure that you get no glare on your tattoos. You'll want to do a Pentax. I love the Pentax, the travel stencil creator, stencil maker, and all the cords for the printer. This is just a saving grace, especially when you're traveling to other countries like Europe and you don't know. But if we're gonna do it in the States, you're most likely going to have someone that creates the stencils for you. I, however, like to make sure that I'm always completely prepared so I don't have to rely on anybody else. So the Pentax is really amazing. We have extension cords and well, we know what this is, but I can't seem to think of the name of it. But extra holes for your power, so that works. And then we also have an iPad holder. It's really lightweight too. Get it on Amazon. We'll put everything down below to let you know where we get it. This one is just really easy peasy. It's out of my way, but it also allows me to utilize my iPad for references. Right, so in the actual case, we take an extra third case because, well, me and Kayla, we're women. We like to have our clothes in a separate case. So this is a brand new case just for the tattoo convention. When it comes to the actual convention table, you're gonna wanna make sure that thing looks pretty so you stand out a little bit. So we have all the extra stuff here, which is for tattooing. But normally we have some stencil sheet paper and some extra paper just in case you have your book filled with tattoos. We have all of the banners, all of my sponsor banners to make sure that I'm representing my babies. And we have some QR code stuff to get people if they want to, you know, they don't want to take a card, they just want a QR code, where Instagram, all these kind of things just makes it easier. We also have some cling wrap. We have extra roll of paper towels. Normally they'll have them there, but you always want to bring your own, especially if you're going to Europe. The paper towels are not the best out there. They're not like ours, that's for sure. Then you have extra squeeze bottles for alcohol and green soap. You have bed sheets to cover your beds, gloves, and some second skin or whatever you use for aftercare. And we'll put this all back in here. Organize it pretty. And so on this side, we have everything that we talked about with the tech, all the printer stuff, everything like that. We have our lights. We also are bringing our own armrest, just in case they don't have armrests. You can normally rent them there, but I never rely on the fact that I can rent them, because sometimes when people get there really early, they rent them out really, really quick, and there's only a certain amount that you can get. So I always bring my own, and sometimes we do bring our own beds unless the convention allows you to purchase one ahead of time, which is super clutch. We also bring Caticide. We have some markers for, you know, inking the people's skin just in case. We have some green soap. We have a liquid solidifier, so that you definitely are going to need this when you go to convention. It is for BBP reasons, and they'll want to make sure that you have all of the good stuff in order to keep everything nice and clean and free of any blood. And then we'll also bring Bactine for anybody that has double days. Normally with me, I do long days, so Bactine's always really nice. And then what we have on our actual convention table, we do have some tablecloths as well, some black ones just in case they don't already have tablecloths on there. But for here we do like my shop business cards, extra scissors, always have some scissors. We do have aftercare sheets. I give away aftercare sheets after every tattoo. It's just really nice so that they know how to take care of their tattoo and everything like that. We also have a lot of stickers, and you never want to forget your banner clips. These are the hardest to find, and I will tell you that I've stolen many a hotel shower curtain, like little rod things, just to keep my banner up. But again, there's also a great way to network. If you don't have this, a lot of people do have like little clip cords and things like this that they're willing to share. But always remember, just try and bring them yourself. And we have this all nice and tight. And don't forget your machines. Normally I take my machines with me on the plane. I don't trust anybody with my machines. They come with me, they stay on my body. Right now I use the FK Irons Enzo, and they sent me the Powerbolt battery pack. It lasts a really long time, and I like that because I tattoo really long days. So these are my favorite. FK, love you guys. And yeah, and normally I stick all of my inks, which I'm about to get ready with all my inks, in here. Have all my travel ink care so that I'm not going to get in trouble with having too many liquids in my suitcase. And I use World Famous inks. Love you, World Famous. And that's about it. Guys, so if you want the full task list of all the things that I utilize, you can go ahead and click the downloadable PDF down below to get your full list. Personally, biggest flex I would totally recommend to everybody is having a checklist to make sure that you're bringing everything. I have been to so many conventions where I've forgotten something, and it is the worst to realize you don't have it, and especially when you're going someplace you're not used to and you don't know where to get it. So normally these conventions have places you can buy certain things, but if you have a certain thing, like a certain ointment that you like to use, or, you know, I just like having my own stuff. So have a checklist, that'll be super clutch.